We often want to return complete HTML pages instead of simply returning strings or numbers from our Flask functions. We can do that using the render template method. Let's see how to work with this. In order to use this function, we need to import it first, which we have done previously. I have created a HTML file called hello.html and put that in the templates directory. So this is where our folder structure comes into play. Flask automatically looks for HTML files in a folder called templates. This is the default behavior of Flask. This render template method takes two arguments. The first one is the name of the HTML file that needs to be rendered, and as a second argument, we can pass any number of variables. Let's see this using an example. So here I created a route called temp and a function that returns a HTML file using the render template method. In this case, we are passing the name of the HTML file that I created. Let's now see the contents of the HTML file. This is a simple HTML file with some basic HTML tags such as head, body, h1 and h2 elements with some text between the tags. Let's now run the program and visit the path /temp to see how this works. The information in the HTML file is rendered by the render template method, and the contents of the HTML file are now displayed in the browser. So when we type this route in the browser, and if the route exists in our program, Flask executes the function that's sitting right below the route. The render template method then looks for the HTML file, and if found, it renders the contents of the HTML file along with any variables, and then display the data in the browser. This is how we can render HTML templates no matter how big and complex the HTML files are. We'll of course see more examples of render template in the following lessons. Alright, I guess we have seen quite a few examples of routing in Flask. So in the next lesson, we'll learn about the Ginger 2 templating engine that helps us do a lot more than what we did so far. I'll see you in the next lesson.